Right, quick update. We have fitted the LOF PowerSpring to the clutch pedal. I say we, it's a royal we. The garage fitted it, I didn't do it. And it has made a difference. Now, first of all, they are meant to be easy to fit, and even the garage, he smirked at me when I showed him the spring. He said these are, the mechanics love fitting these, sarcastically. So I think I made the right decision getting them to fit it for me rather than trying to do it myself. And I still have all my fingers, which makes a pleasant change. Now, it has made a difference. They quote it reduces the push, the needed pressure, by about 45%. And I'd probably say it is about 45%. I wouldn't say it's improved it, you know, like it's a completely different clutch pedal. But I did notice when I first got in the car and I put my foot down, I was like, oh, hang on, that's a bit better. So yeah, on a long journey, you do still feel it a bit if you've got, you know, a gammy knee like I do. It's not that gammy, but yeah, it's definitely better. So I would recommend it. But now I've had it fitted for a couple of weeks, I've almost forgotten just how heavy the clutch was. And getting back in this car again, you think, oh yeah, the clutch is a bit heavy, even though it isn't as heavy as it was. So my recommendation is, if you are going to fit one of these, get someone to do it for you, namely a garage. It's not expensive. It's about maybe 20-30 minutes worth of labor, and for the amount of skin or skin grafts you're going to need, the skin you're going to lose, it's definitely worth having someone do it for you, unless you just sadomasochistic and you want to really hurt yourself. I don't know. Something that hasn't improved is it still squeaks. I thought changing the spring was going to do it, but apparently it's to do with the actual pedal box itself. And it's quite common. You get a squeak and you can't get to it. You need to get a WD-40 can right up with a pipe inside it, and even then it's very difficult to get sorted. So I'll show you if you ever listen. Yes, it's not doing it now. It's like a naughty child, this car. If you catch it doing something naughty, try and make it do it again, and it just didn't do anything. But yeah, you can't really hear it, can you? Anyway, it really squeaks. It's really annoying. Maybe when it's wet or cold it's worse, but yeah, that's one thing that I'm probably gonna have to get sorted at some point, because it does drive me insane. But then, you know, when you're on a motorway, you don't hear much else in the car, so it all blends in with the other creaks and squeaks and bangs and noises this thing makes. Whilst I'm here, I may as well tell you about another little update. I'll probably do a separate video on this, but the Defender broke again recently. It was the intercooler pipe, or the turbo boost pipe, that split. It went first time shortly after I bought it, and it's just pure luck that I knew what the problem was. It was making a really loud hissing sound from under the bonnet, mainly under load and under acceleration. It was just making a very loud hissing sound. And it was, yeah, like I said, only because I've had that happen before, I half guessed it was going to be one of the pipes that split. So I managed to change that myself somehow, and I'm going to do a video on that one, because I've cut myself, but not particularly badly. You got to expect a little bit of blood when you work on these things, but didn't spill too much. And it was relatively straightforward to fix. So again, I'm becoming more of a mechanic with this thing. It's one of those, not that easy to get two pipes, but if you've got the right tools, you can get down inside it. You got to take a few bits off inside the engine itself to get proper access and to reduce the amount of skin you lose. But it was a fairly straightforward fix. It took me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I'll do a separate video on that in the near future when I get time, but that was pretty much it. Just a short video to give you my opinion on the LOF PowerSpring. Buy one, definitely. Go out, upgrade it. It doesn't cost much. It's like 20-30 quid for the spring, maybe 30-40 quid in labor to get it done, and it's definitely an improvement. I'd 100% recommend getting that done to your Defender, just as one of those little easy mods to make driving it even more pleasurable. So if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing if you're new to the channel, drop a comment, and I'll see you again soon.